Hi everyone, this is Gabby here. How are you? Happy New Year. I hope that you had a lovely break. Today I wanted to talk about a situation where when you are in a relationship but you have had some doubts, right? And you might start questioning yourself whether you are in the right relationship at all. And the question comes up very often, should I stay or should I go? Yeah, and so in today's video I'm going to talk about what's the best thing that you can do in these kind of situations. Because it's very interesting that most of the people, this is actually a very simple thing that I'm going to say, but most people don't know about these things. Most people think that you can decide whether you should stay or not on a conscious level with a rational decision, with your rational mind. But it's very similar to, for example, if I decide today that from tomorrow I'm going to be, confident. From tomorrow I'm not going to crave for sugar. Something like that, right? You know that it's not going to happen because it's a decision or a goal or decision that I made only on the conscious level. But my whole being is not behind this decision. Yeah? And so if you are in a relationship and you have doubts and you're not sure what to do, it's exactly the same. That if with your logical mind you decide that, okay, you know what, it's better for me to leave, it's not going to be a wholehearted decision. Yeah? Of course I'm not, and let's clarify something now, of course I'm not talking about extreme cases here. I'm not talking about relationships where there were any abuse, for example, or if it's dangerous, right? So I'm not talking about extreme cases. I'm talking about the majority normal kind of healthy relationships where something is, not right and you're not sure what to do, right? And I think we can all relate to that. We've been all there, I think, at some point in our lives, at least. Yeah. And so you cannot make this decision on the conscious level, because what happens is that if you make it consciously and say, okay, from tomorrow, I'm not going to love this person, right? So I'm just going to break this relationship and break up. I'm going to suffer a lot. I'm going to toss and turn and have sleepless night because that decision wasn't done with my whole being, or with all my parts. Some part of me wanted to stay and some part of me wanted to leave, right? And so I just forced this decision with my conscious, with my rational thinking, with my logical mind. And so what would be the best thing to do in these kind of situations? And you might be surprised what I'm going to say, but actually the best thing to do is to ask yourself, and especially if you are in a certain life stage, yeah, especially if you are in a certain life stage, and especially if you are a woman, this tip or kind of advice would apply to you very much. So ask yourself the question, do you still have energy to give to this person? Yeah, to your partner. So ask the question, do I still have any part of me that has some sort of enthusiasm, even if it's a small amount, right? But am I still enthusiastic about this person? Do I still have energy left to give to this relationship? Because if the answer is yes, and if you still have any amount of energy, even if it's a small amount, your job is to give that energy. And why? Because if you give and give and give and give and give and give more, what's going to happen? There's only two options that can happen. One option is that because you gave so much, the whole dynamic of the relationship is going to change. And actually, the whole relationship is going to evolve. and you get through to your partner's heart, and you're going to evolve together, and the whole relationship is going to improve. So that's option number 1. Option number 2, when you give and give and give and give even more, you will notice after a while, if you don't get anything back, or not the right amount, right? And you feel things are unbalanced or imbalanced, what's the right word, I'm not sure. Then what's going to happen? You're going to get tired. After a while, you're going to get tired. And one day you're going to get up and feel, oh, you know what, I just can't give anymore. I don't have energy left. I can't give anymore. I can't do it anymore. But guess what? That will be a clear decision as well. That will be a clear decision to move out and to break this relationship up, right? And so either way, either you're going to make the relationship work better, or you will notice that your energy is kind of running out and you can't do it anymore. It will be a clear decision. A clear decision that you made with your whole heart, basically, and all your parts inside. Yeah? Which means that it will be much easier to move forward from this situation afterwards. It's not going to be as painful because it was the right decision. It was a ripe decision. Yeah? And so this is the difference when we make a decision prematurely, because and I've seen this many times from guys where, you know, when people, you know, get scared, like there's some fears and doubts and past limiting kind of past painful experiences or painful memories about ex-partners, right? And so some people make the decision based on all those things that are underneath, right? Not so much based on the present moment, yeah? And so in that situation, if you make that decision prematurely and your whole heart is not behind this decision, then you're going to suffer much longer. So this is my advice. Ask yourself the question, do I still have more energy to give into this relationship? And not expecting anything from the other, just give and give and give. And if you can do it, see what's the result. Yeah? You either make the relationship better, or you're going to get tired and you're going to have enough, but then you're going to leave the relationship with a, you know, a relieved kind of heart, or a relieved mind, knowing that you did everything you could and that was the right decision. Yeah? So if you have any questions on the subject, or you have any puzzling situation about relationships or emotions or kind of hard, painful experiences, let me know. Message me, reach out to me, and I'm very happy to answer or make some content about it. Have a lovely day and Happy New Year. Bye bye.